Welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. My name is E-Man, back with another fire video because you know I got that dog in me. Alrighty guys, so today's video is going to hurt just a little bit, unfortunately. We're going to be talking about Bronny James, bruh. I want your opinions, your honest opinions, and this hurts for me to make as a longtime LeBron James fan, ride or die LeBron James fan. It's a tough conversation. Let's get into it. So this is from the NBC News Sports Division. It claims Los Angeles Lakers assigned Bronny James to the G League. As ESPN reports, the son of NBA star LeBron James has played a total of 13 minutes this season. The Los Angeles Lakers will send the guard Bronny James to their G League affiliate in the beginning of Saturday, according to ESPN. James will join the South Bay Lakers after he stays with NBA Lakers through their game on Friday, according to the report. Once he joins the G League Lakers, the plan is for James to appear only in home games as he splits his time between the two teams. Now, I'm going to pause here. I don't think this is fair. I'm going to be real with you. Very rarely do, not even mediocre, I will call him deficient, because he's not ready yet. Very rarely do deficient players get a chance to play in the league and in the G League because Bronny James hasn't played that long, as it was already previously stated. Back to the article. A second-round pick in July's NBA draft, James, the son of superstar LeBron James, has appeared in only 4 games for the Lakers this season. In 13 minutes total, he has scored 4 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He has only made 1 of his 6 field goal attempts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's an iconic picture. All right, I'm a huge LeBron James fan. I'm a fan of the James family. Right, I think this is a perfect template for fatherhood, for familyhood, for the hood in general. So I love it. I'm all for this. I can't lie. Back to the article. Bronny and LeBron played during the Los Angeles first game of the season. Bronny and LeBron played together during LA's first game of the season, appearing alongside of each other for 3 minutes in a win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. They became the first father-son duo to play together in NBA history, but they haven't appeared on the floor together since. Bronny, age 20, played 1 year at Southern Cal before the Lakers drafted him with the 55th pick in the 2004 draft. After a 3-0 start, the Los Angeles Lakers have lost 4 of its last 5, all on the road, to drop to a 4-4 record. And a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies on Wednesday. LeBron, who turns 40 in December, scored a season high of 39 points. That is ridiculous. LeBron James is a machine. And I'm going to be real with you. This is not me deriding, but my man is a great example of taking care of your body, in your late 30s and early 40s. I'm going to be real with you guys. So it looks like that's the end of the article, but we do have a second one. And this is just just getting some more insight on the situation. States, this is from Yahoo Sports. It states Bronny James preferential treatment comes into question, but what if it's necessary? Now, this is what I really want to get you guys into. This is kind of like the grand finale. The previous article was just a warm-up so we know what's going on. Bronny James is the son of arguably the greatest NBA player of all time, LeBron James. So a bit of nepotism was to be expected as the 20-year-old pursued his father's career. He eventually landed on his dad's team, the Los Angeles Lakers squad, in the second round of this year's NBA draft. After just a few games, however, he was sent to play in the NBA's G League to build up his skills. Now, this is what I really want to talk about. Upon his arrival, it was reported that Bronny would shuttle between both teams during an undisclosed period of time and will only be playing in G League home games as to not fly commercial with his South Bay Laker teammates. Now, guys, I think this is kind of poor sportsmanship, as far as you being a teammate's concerned. And just a member of the team in general, even from coach to player. Who are you that you're so good you can't even fly on the same plane as the coach? It's wild. Back to the article. It is also reported that Bronny James will be skipping road games due to the team staying at affordable hotels like the Courtyard Marriott, rubbing many, including former NFL star and podcaster Ryan Clark, the wrong way. Now, I completely understand why Ryan Clark would feel that way. Steelers, stand up, Steeler Nation. I'm from Pittsburgh, so we love Ryan Clark. He's one of the best safeties in NFL history, but that's neither here nor there. I do think that you not staying in the same hotel room as all of the other players, it does give you some type of superiority complex. Even if you are LeBron James' son, you aren't LeBron James. You aren't even starting on this team in the league, let alone in the G League. So why should you get like this godly treatment? Back to the article. On the Pivot podcast, Clark shared his confusion over Bronny's ability to skip games due to travel and lodging accommodations when he hasn't earned his stripes as an athlete just yet. Exactly my point. Back to the article. Quote, what has Bronny James done that he shouldn't be able to stay at the Country Yard Marriott? End quote. Clark question. You say, well, they fly commercial. What has Bronny James done where he should be too good to fly commercial? The pros isn't about where you came from or how you were raised or what your parents had. Professional sports is about how well you can contribute and you don't get treated differently because of your parents. I totally agree. Like, I feel like this is kind of over the top. There are probably children of NBA owners that wouldn't get this type of treatment if they were to make the team, let alone a player. But, LeBron runs the league. A lot of people don't like to think about that or don't want to admit it. Back to the article. Many agree with Clark, including ESPN reporter Brian Windhorst, who believes coddling Bronny now will be detrimental to his career, adding that he believes the special treatment the former USC student receives from the Lakers has gone too far. Another ESPN insider, however, is arguing that the Lakers are treating Bronny Lee differently because, well, he is different. Bronny James just isn't your normal everyday G League player. I don't know if it's a security thing, but it's definitely a level of fanfare that when he's on the road for the G League games, a different level of everything when he's with that G League team. How do you manage that on the road? I don't think the door is necessarily completely shut on him playing in those road games as the G League season goes on. But as of right now, this plan that the Lakers have laid out, this is what sorry about that, guys. But as of right now, that is the plan that the Lakers have laid out, and they want him to continue to shuttle back and forth and to spend as much time on the active roster as possible. So it looks like that's the end of the article. We're going to go ahead and take a look at a few stats that Bronny had put up because one thing that's kind of strange that I have noticed, because I tried searching for his presence on the G League roster, he's not even on it, right? So normally he's both a point guard and a shooting guard for the South Bay Lakers. He would be listed somewhere on this list of players. So we're just going to go to the top. Let me know if you guys see Bronny James. I'm not seeing him just because he's not on there. He's on the actual Lakers roster, which is kind of weird because he's not on the team at the moment. He's not starting. But let's take a look at these stats. And I don't hate this kid. I think he's a great kid. It's really hard having a pro athlete father or mother because the expectations are so high, especially when your parents are like your father's legendary or your mother's legendary. It's a hard act to follow. But yeah, let's take a look and see how many games he's played, what his scoring and his production has been looking like. I'm seeing a lot of zeros. I'm going to be real with you. He played 2 minutes against Toronto. He played 1 minute against Philly. I would have just stayed on the bench. I'm going to be real. If you're going to put me in the game in 1 minute, I don't even want to take my breakaway suit off. I'm not even trying to rip my breakaway pants off. Just have me warming this bench up, right, for the starters. Playing me 1 minute is diabolical. Where's my father at? See, if I was LeBron James' son, I would be crashing out, like, at the smallest of inconveniences. But yeah, let's take a look. Memphis Grizzlies, he put up 5. That ain't too bad. He got 3 point. He got A3. A3. 1. 1's better than none. I'll take it. Toronto, he got 0 minutes, 0 points, 0 everything. And against Cleveland, of all places, he scored. He got 5 minutes and he got 2 points. And this was actually, as you can see, his first NBA bucket. And his only bucket that he scored in the month of October. And it was also the only bucket he scored in the month of he scored in November. So yeah, man, production's super low. Nothing to really write home about or for him to get it's definitely not a reason for him to get this much special treatment. He's still young. He's 20. I get it. He has a lot of development. Genetics are A1, right? I know you guys seen him play in high school. I know you guys seen him play in college. Pretty decent hooper, not going to lie. In college, he was pretty mid. College, he was super, super mid. There were a lot of better college there were a lot better college players. There were a lot better players on the college level than LeBron Jr. And it's just ain't normal, bro. The league's gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna be honest. This gives LeBron James a bad look. It gives the league a bad look, and it also kind of pisses the fans off because, we want to see homeboy get treated normal, and we also want to see him hooping and producing. And if I was him, I would be putting up the rock every time I get the ball. like the ESPN articles would be tearing me apart. Cause he's missing a lot of shots. Homeboy was like 1 for 6 in one of these games. Me personally, I would have been at 1 for 18. All right. And the second they benched me, I would just look back at my dad. I'd have snapped my fingers and he'd have put me right back in. I'd have left that game against the Memphis Grizzlies going like 4 for 28. I would have shot my team out of the game completely, beyond repair. Like Kobe Bryant would have to be reincarnated in his prime to bring this team back after I shoot us out the game. Like we're gonna need a walking miracle. I don't know, man. A lot of speculation. A lot of people were, being hard on him in the beginning. Now I think it's justified. Now I'm starting to think it's justified. I wasn't mad when he got drafted, right? Because people are saying you're getting special. He's getting special privileges. He's played like a league athlete since he was like 16 years old. He's been around the Lakers facility since high school. Like imagine you being in high school playing basketball, and you're just going to the Lakers facility just almost on a daily basis. You're getting their treatment. You're getting everything LeBron James gets: food, training wise, rehab wise, recovery. You have the latest and greatest in medicine and technology. I would surely hope that we would give this kid a shot. And he's a decent player. His vertical is great. His great acceleration. He just doesn't seem too confident, and he just got to tweak his game a little bit. But what rookie in the NBA doesn't? You feel me? Like even Giannis Antetokounmpo. Damn, I cannot pronounce his name to save my life. The Greek freak that plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. He took a few years to develop, and now he's a monster. He just dropped like 50 points the other day. It takes time, bro. The NBA is not like the NFL where you have like this short time window. Like some players have to mature their skill sets. They have to get used to their role. Sometimes their role has to change. Sometimes their team and their roles have to change. So many things can create your success or be a detriment to your career. And the NBA is weird. But let me know what you guys think. I make sure to hit the like and sub button. Me personally, man, I was excited for this when Bronny first got drafted. I was, and I still am. I would like for him to overcome his critics. I would like for his son or for his father to overcome their critics, because a lot of people have things to say, myself included. I want them to do well, right? I'm gonna be real as far as the LeBron controversy and the special treatment, because people are like, oh, you're only getting drafted because he's your father. Bro, or because he's your son. Bro, who cares? Okay, if you were LeBron James and your son was playing basketball, wouldn't you want your son to play basketball with you on the court and get paid millions of dollars? Wouldn't you want to alley-oop your son a lob? Wouldn't you want to throw your son a lob off the glass and have him just come from the back, windmilling that mug and just slamming that HOE, just slamming that hoe? Wouldn't you want that, bro? I think we will all want that. I don't think he's crazy for having this dream. I'm going to be real. I don't think he's crazy for investing in it, because he definitely invested in his son at the highest level. There's a lot of people eating off of that, But yeah, let me know what you guys think. The NBA is in this weird spot because, we still trying to get rid of the senior citizens of the league. Cough, cough, LeBron James. But no, he's still producing. But, there are a lot of older players that are kind of being phased out. So it's a new league, man. We got a lot of new faces. My childhood, like as I know it, is disappearing. LeBron James, no lie, is like the last piece of my childhood. All the other greats no longer play. Kevin Garnett, no longer playing. Kobe, obviously, clearly no longer playing. Who else? D Rose, no longer playing. T Mac. He retired a super long time ago. Allen Iverson, he retired like years ago. So everybody from my generation, as a 29-year-old man, they're all done, right? They're all chilling, running podcasts and YouTube channels, having fun, or trying to coach. Jason Kidd is coaching now. It's wild. You got JJ Redick. I used to play JJ Redick on 2K. I used to play JJ Redick as my shooting guard on 2K because he was one of the best 3-point shooters. I played him like it was yesterday, like not too long ago. JJ Redick was balling with the Clippers, and now I blink my eyes, and now he's coaching the Lakers. It's crazy, bro. Time is flying. Time is flying, but I'm enjoying it. The league is changing, but I'm enjoying it. Hopefully they fix this travel situation with Bronny James, because this special treatment is only going to get worse with such piss poor number. Like, I can't even lie, not to bash on this kid, right? And he's not a kid, he's a grown man. He's 20, because he's obviously a better basketball player than I ever will be. But like, these stats are terrible. These stats are absolutely garbage. Like, I get it. Like, a slow start is one thing, but goddamn, bro, can you get anything that's higher than 5? Can you score 10 points? I just don't see this as being acceptable. Look at these assists. Like, goddamn, bro, you got 0 assists. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 5 games, you got not a single assist. You have 0 rebounds. 0. You got a steal, no blocks. Like, holy crap. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overreacting. He did go 2 for 2 against Memphis, and he looks like he got an and one somewhere. It is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Is Bronny James getting special treatment? I think absolutely. Do you guys think they went too far? I think they went way too far. Way too far. I think they bent the knee for LeBron just a little bit too much. LeBron James has 1, maybe 2 years max. 2 years is pushing it. That second year is going to be trash. And I feel like they're just trying to cater to LeBron James for as long as possible. He's been the face of the NBA for over 15 years now, going strong. Like, he has been a cash cow for the NBA. So they're willing to do whatever LeBron says to make sure that he keeps playing and he stays on the Lakers. I'm gonna be real. He has another son named Bryce, and Bryce is 6'6", and he's a baller. And it's pretty funny because like 5 years ago, Bryce and Bronny, we used to play together, and I would see them on Instagram, and it always looked like Bronny was gonna be the one that was the better pooper. I thought that Bronny was, I'm going to be honest, I thought he was going to be at least like 6'4", 6'5". Height doesn't matter that much at the point guard position, but I thought he would be a lot taller. And I didn't think Bryce was going to make it, to any high level. But you fast forward a couple years, Bryce is doing very well. I'm not sure what grade he's in. I think he's either 11th or 12th grade. He hasn't started college yet, but he's killing. Like, he's dunking. He had a growth spurt, like this crazy growth spurt a couple years ago. Bryce James is 6'6". Like, it is nuts. Like, dude's gonna be hooping. He's more like LeBron than Bronny James was, which is pretty nuts, because if you see the way Bronny James and LeBron walk or run, like, you realize that like Bronny James is just LeBron with like less talent, and you just smushed him into being 6'2". And the only reason I say less talent is because clearly at the age of 20, he was excelling far beyond what Bronny James was at this point in his career, especially 2 years out of high school. LeBron James was cooking people, jumping out of the gym, getting blocks, steals, dunking on people, just making people. He was so fast when he first came out and before he gained all that muscle. He would make the players that were considered fast like they weren't fast. He made players that were athletic seem like they weren't athletic at all. Like, the dunking was just, it was ruthless. It was really like ruthless. Like, it was really nuts. Like, if you guys don't believe me, check out some 05, 06 LeBron James. It'll blow your mind. Like, talent, it's talent it's talent in its rawest form, I would say. because LeBron James has gotten better as he gets older. You know, his IQ intelligence has always been high, but now it's just stupid high. But when he first got into the league, he was just playing just based off of just talent, just natural God given ability. His ability to jump, to overpower people, to leap, to steal, his sprinting ability. I mean, you know, hey, this is A1 genetics. You know, I could say that he's under performing all day long, but you know, this is definitely A1 genetics because he could have played any sport, and that's what kind of sucks. Like if I was Bronny James, I probably would have tried to play football. You know, his vertical's there, all of the talent for football's there, and for basketball, but football, I just feel like his 6'2", 210 frame would have been a little bit better in the NFL at wideout or strong safety. His dad played football. LeBron James was a top recruited athlete for football. He was the number one wide receiver in Ohio, which is nuts for you to be both the best player in football and in high school. But you know, it's in his genes. Is pretty much what I'm saying. There were a couple players like that. Allen Iverson was in the same boat. Allen Iverson was running that tater on them boys. Like Allen Iverson was getting state championships, all that, man. If you got the genes, you got the genes. And the James family, they got the genes. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks so much for kicking it with me. Am I being too hard on the NBA on how they're treating Bronny James? Should they just, you know, keep doing what they're doing with the light restrictions on how he can travel and how he can not participate on away games because of a security issue? You know, am I being too hard on LeBron? You know, am I being too hard on Bronny James? What do you think they should do? What do you think? You guys have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like or sub button. I've been really enjoying making this longer form content, and I'm starting to get used to it. Because as you can see, I'm in my little studio instead of being in my car. So you know, I just gotta get used to it. I just gotta get a little comfortable, and I'm getting to a sweet spot. But yeah, man, more content coming. I got more fire coming than the Easy Grow and Tender. This is my first sports. This is my first sports article that I have done in quite some time, or sports piece of sports content that I've done in quite some time. You know, and I miss covering sports. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's much more exciting, and I just like covering it. It's much more exciting, you know. But hopefully you guys like it. Please gas it. Let me know if you would like for me to cover any other sports content or have any other questions on you know, any other sports takes. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.